Welcome back. It's now time for the Financial Week. Business leaders are being urged to assist their employees with investment opportunities. President of the private sector organization of Jamaica, PSOJ, Metriciaga, says the move would boost economic growth and encourage economic independence.
I think it's incumbent on us as business people to start to get our employees investing. And, there are some creative ways of so doing, and maybe employees, when they're giving bonuses, can give some in cash and some in investments. We need to start people down the road of investing for the future.
Now, he was speaking at the latest Business and Consumer Confidence Indices webinar. It's now time for a special financial feature. Now, last week we shared some budgeting tips, but even after making the budget, how do you manage your money? Here's Cody and Barrett.
It's a common occurrence. A budget is set, but somehow you've managed to spend more than you'd intended. If this has happened to you, then being able to stick to your budget will require you being more intentional.
One of the ways I always recommend people to do this is ask yourself one question. Is this a need or is this a want?
So let's begin with the tricky expense category that poses a threat to wise spending: food.
Yes, and if you cook at home. Not that it necessarily costs less to cook at home, because boy, if you go to the supermarket, but what you find is that your food tends to last longer, you tend to cook more, and it's more healthy. At least you know what you are getting in. And that does two things. One, it saves you money in the short term, and it preserves your health for the long term. So every day you come here, you eat the same box food from the same place 5 days a week. By the time you look for the entire year, the cook shop across the road have all your money.
And maybe reconsider going to that party that wasn't in the budget.
A party might come up, you might feel some type of way, and you want to go to that party knowing well and true that it's going to cost more than what you usually spend on going out. So, for example, what I always tell persons to do is to spend cash.
So the next time you go to the ATM, consider using this technique.
If you buy gas 4 times for the month, go to the ATM, draw that money, put it in an envelope. Because with that, so okay, fine, this is your gas money, and the only time you're going to take money from this envelope is when you need to buy gas. Now, if the month finish and you still have at least $3,000 leave in your gas envelope, that can go towards, gas for the following month, or you can take that money and put it towards saving.
You take the spending money and you put it one place. The saving money, it's in our account where you don't have no ATM card for, you don't have no online access for. You're checking periodically, probably like every 6 months or so, just to check for ensure so everything is there. But you just send money over one place, out of sight, out of mind.
So according to the experts, there are 5 F's that will keep you broke. These are feelings, fun, food, family, and the one that we almost never budget for, friends.
People see you working, they have genuine need, they're going to come to you. They don't know that you don't have it because you look like you have it. Remember that little song that we used to sing, "Oh, make the poor say that I'm rich," and the whole works? Yeah, that song. So yeah, you pray God and say prayers. Even though you don't have money, the poor thinks you're rich and everybody thinks you're rich. But you have to learn to set boundaries, because if you don't set boundaries, they're going to set the boundaries for you. I mean, I tell you, the boundaries them have set for you is until you have nothing left.
And when all is said and done, it's important that you set some goals. Join us next week as we reveal the top 3 long-term goals that we all should have as part of our budget. Cody and Barrett, TVJ News.
Some valuable tips that you don't want to miss next week's edition. Now on to the foreign currency market. The US dollar is being sold for an average $154.96. $114.90 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. $188.50 for the pound, while it's costing an average $170 for the euro. The JSE index fell by 214 points today, while the junior market index rose by 30 points. The advances were led by Epley Caribbean Property Fund SCC, Iron Rock Insurance Company, Blue Power Group, Mayberry Investments, and the Limner and Bards the Lab. Now the decline has included Epley's 7.5% preference shares due 2024, Caribbean Cream, Edufocal, Paramount Jamaica, and Sagicor Select Funds Financial. And that's the Financial Week. Stay with us. News from overseas right after the break.